Tonight we are making jerk tacos. Not just chicken, but steak and chicken. And I'm going to do a little something on the side. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but we're going to try some stuff out. But yes, tonight we making jerk tacos. Nothing too major, real simple, real easy. We're going to get right into the episode. Now y'all know I got to tell y'all what I'm drinking on. I'm being an alky today. I got some wine mixed with a little, tequila. But I ain't gonna do too much. We sipping tonight for the mix up. But let's go ahead and get right into the episode, y'all. So I have my 2 mixing bowls, and of course we're not gonna mix the steak and the chicken. So yes, we got our steak and chicken. Of course, y'all know I went to my favorite place, Wally World, Walmart, whatever you want to call it. We got us some beef fine cube or beef, the broke up beef. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then we got chicken breast. Now I'm gonna cut my chicken breast up real thin because that's just how I like to do it. I don't want no big chunks in my tacos. But feel free to cut yours how you would like. We are gonna go ahead, once we get the meat out of the packaging, we're gonna go ahead and get it into our mixing bowls. And of course, y'all can know I got my favorite olive oil, and we gonna season it up. So let's get the meat converted into our bowls, and then we'll work on something else. Now that we got our meat in the bowls, we're going to cut up our chicken so we can get that put in the bowl. Our steak meat was already pretty chopped. It was already kind of fine, so there's no need to chop it any smaller. However, I get the small, or I should say thin sliced chicken breast because it's easier to chop and it's just easier to maneuver with. You're not maneuvering with these big old pieces trying to, slice them and dice them. I am one of them people that don't get like the tenderloins and cheap. I like to cut it because I like mine, a certain size. However, you can choose to cut yours however you would like. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of totally up to you. I take all the fat off of my chicken breast as well. Chicken breast does have a lot of fat. However, you can kind of move and groove that. You can finesse it. So I just chop my chicken up as small as I can get it. And then I just put the little small bite-sized pieces into the bowl. And you're going to do that with all 4 of your chicken breasts. I think it's 4. Might be 5. But either way, however many you have or however much you choose to cut up, that's what you would do. Get them as small as you can. Because remember, guys, it's going on a taco. Now, y'all know every time we do some chopping, it's story time. Jerk tacos. Why did I try to do this knowing I ain't know how to cook that stuff? Tried it for the first time. When I tell y'all it was disgusting, I won't lie to you, it was nasty. Didn't know what I was doing, just throwing some jerk sauce on some stuff. Didn't know how to cook it all the way. And if I'm being completely honest, if I look at my cooking from then till now, that chicken breast was not cooked the way it was supposed to be cooked. It just was not right. However, you live and you learn. As I've progressed, I've done it a couple of times. Jerk tacos are one of the easier things that I make. Now, I am one of the people, I know a lot of people don't, but I am one person that when I make my jerk tacos, I put onion in my meat. I cook my meat with onion. A lot of people don't. And that's the preference. I choose to do it because I just like bell peppers and onions. I'm just one of those people who like to cook with it. However, I also think that the onion gives your meat a little bit of flavor, and it gives it a little bit of like juiciness to the meat, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm even saying that right, but y'all get what I'm saying. So now that we got our steak meat in our bowl, we're gonna take our chicken, and I started slicing and dicing it. I get it as small as I can get it. I use the thin sliced chicken breast. Again, it's your preference on what type of chicken you want to use. I know some people feel like chicken with bones just got more flavor and all that nonsense. I don't see the difference, but whatever. You're going to get it cut as small as you can get it, and then you're going to get it in the bowl because, again, we got to season before we put it in the jerk sauce. A lot of people do their jerk sauce different. I use the jerk sauce from Walmart. I use mild. However, if you want it real hot, they do have a hotter or spicier version. However, it's kind of totally up to you. Once you get your chicken sliced and diced, be sure y'all to get y'all fat off y'all chicken. Chicken breasts have a lot of fat on it. And I know y'all like, man, but it's gonna take a little bit from the chicken. It's really not, because if you slicing them and dicing them small like you need to, it's really not. Now, I'm different when it comes to my chicken. I don't cook any jerk chicken or steak without onions. I cook mine with onions in the meat, not as a topping or a condiment. Put it in your pan with your meat. I do. Everybody don't have to do that. I'm just an onion and bell pepper girl, and I just like that. However, everybody got their own preferences, and it's totally up to you what you really want to do. However, for me, I think it gives more flavor, and it doesn't make your meat dry. Onions naturally produce water, similar to cabbage. So you don't really have to put a whole lot of extra stuff in there besides your onions, because it's gonna keep your milk, I said milk, y'all, meat nice and juicy. Now that we got this chicken going, they should be real small. I guess I could show y'all a little one. See? They small. So as long as you in bite-sized pieces, you good to go. So we got our chicken cut up, we got our steak in the bowl. So now it's time to season. But before we do any seasoning, y'all know, olive oil. Drop a little olive oil in there so that your seasoning stick to your meat. Now, I'll put a little bit extra on mine just because I like my meat to cook really quickly in my skillet. So I am going to drop a little bit extra in there. However, we about to go in with these seasonings because this is my favorite part. So you know we're going to get us some adobo total seasoning. Oh, I'm getting tongue tied today. What's up? I got the adobo total seasoning. We going in on both. Whatever you do to one, y'all know we're going to do to the other. Then we got our Saison. I'm running out, y'all. So we definitely going to get us some adobo Saison. You don't need too much because the Saison gives like a Cajun type of taste. But you don't need too much of that because you know it's going to be jerk. After that, we going in with a little garlic salt. Just for some flavor. Who don't like a little garlic? And then we got our favorite jerk lemon pepper. This is the GOAT, y'all. When I say this jerk lemon pepper do it do it every time. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. It do it every time. But then, woo! If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned. So our meat is seasoned. We're going to slip our glove on and we're going to get it moving and grooving. Now, I do have the spoon out because we are going to put some jerk seasoning on the meat as we season it. So I'm going to start with our steak first. And we're just going to get the seasoning in there. We're going to get everything mixed around real good. And it's smelling real good. Seasoning, if you know your food going to be good if your seasoning smell good. If before it start heating up in the skillet and it's smelling like good, then you know your food going to be good. Now, y'all know I'm extra, so I'm probably going to add just a little bit more total seasoning in there because just want to have a little bit extra seasoning and flavor. Now, with your jerk seasoning, with the tacos, you don't have to do too much. once you get your jerk seasoning open, you really don't have to have a bunch of jerk seasoning on this meat because jerk seasoning is strong. Now this one that I got from Walmart, I'm only gonna do 2 scoops in here and then I'm gonna mix it around. That's it. That's really all you need. So you're gonna mix it around real good so that it's nice and jerked. And when I say nice and jerked, nice and jerked. And you gotta mix, y'all. I know it's easier to just add a little bit more, but then your mouth gonna be on fire and you don't need that. So just do the 2 scoops. That's enough for 1 pack. And you literally just gonna get your meat and mix it around. As long as you mixing it around, it'll be on the meat, I promise. Once you put it in your skillet, you're like, oh yeah, all of it is jerked. Yeah, it is. It's all jerked. So that's your steak meat. Now we finna get into the chicken. But you gotta change that glue. So now we got our steak meat to the side. So now we're gonna get our chicken mixed up. So we're gonna mix this around as well. Chicken, it takes seasoning real well. Like real well. Steak meat, you gotta add a little bit extra because you know that red meat do a little something. But this chicken, yeah, it's gonna do it. So now, we got our chicken mixed up. I am gonna add, again, a little bit more adobo, just so I can see the little total seasoning in there. And then we're gonna do 2 scoops of the jerk seasoning as well. So we're gonna take 1, and then we're gonna do another one. Now we're gonna get a nice size one this time, yeah. Because I felt like that first one wasn't big enough. And then we're gonna mix it around again. Again, don't go past them 2 scoops because your mouth is gonna be on fire. But you're just gonna mix it around real good. Make sure your meat is all jerky and seasoned, and then you'll be pretty much good to go. At that point, you really won't have nothing else to worry about with your meat because it's seasoned. You see? Like seasoned. So you good. I promise y'all you good. So something I didn't do on camera, but we gonna do it, is chop our onions. I put them in the chop already, rinse them off and cut them in half. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop them up real quick and then we gonna toss them in our meat. But we finna go ahead and get this meat going. Y'all already know what we finna do, and we finna get both skillets rocking. So let's get this chicken and this steak going so we can get these jerk tacos on. All right, guys, so we got the skillets out, and now we're gonna put our chicken in one and get that chopped up finally, and then we're gonna put the steak meat or beef meat in the other, whichever you want to call it. It looks so good already without any cook through nothing. The heat just coming through and it just look good. It smells good. The jerk sauce is doing what it needs to do, and that's all we could ask for. We need it working. Now when I say y'all, it doesn't take long to cook, it doesn't take long to cook. Usually I would tell y'all to cover y'all pans or skillets, but I'm not, because I want that food to really cook and simmer. Let that heat get up in that meat, y'all. Let it do what it's supposed to do, okay? So now that we got our meat in there, we're going to put our chopped onions in there, and we're going to let them flavor that meat up real good. When I say put them all in there, put them all in there. It's only a half an onion. Don't be scared. Put it all in there. I know I didn't do it on the camera, but that's what you're supposed to do, y'all. Chop y'all onion nice and fine using your favorite chopper, like I do, and then you go ahead and put it in that meat. So while the meat simmers, we're gonna go ahead and get stuff together so it could be plated. Look at Boo, he cleaning up his stuff. That's why I love him. Okay, so first we're gonna chop our tomato, then we're gonna get us a little lettuce, we're gonna get us a little shredded cheese on there, and we're gonna probably do a little cilantro, because who has jerk tacos without cilantro? Like, what? And because I had company on the mix-up, you know I had a ball cutting up all the ingredients, or should I say condiments, for the tacos. We actually had a great time. But yeah, just dice your tomatoes real nice and easy, real small, so they could get on your taco. I should be able to know y'all gonna dice y'all condiments like they're supposed to be diced. I shouldn't have to walk out through this. However, I'm going to still walk y'all through. Dice them tomatoes, then get you a little lettuce. I had some salad left over from the other day. I am one of the moms that does not believe in wasting no food. So, of course, yes, I went and grabbed the salad bag because we wasn't going to use the salad no more and pulled the leaves out or the lettuce out. And we cutting that lettuce up, okay? And then we got the cheese and then we got some cilantro. Remember, rinse all your condiments off before you start serving because we don't need no nasty condiments on our tacos. Cool.
What's up? It's your girl Pudding. Yeah. We on what's the song?
The mix up.
The mix fucking up. We mixing it up in this motherfucker. Like, yeah.
Why do you say the mix fucking up?
This the mix up.
So, babe, what I'm supposed to tell you?
Phone number is in this video.
And I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, like,
This episode, we was thugging today.
whole lot of gang shit in this episode. We gonna take it a little easy for us.
It was a little easy.
But yeah, we here with her though. We got these nice.
Period. We on the mix up. But y'all, I'm finna get the taco shells going. We got our steak done. We got our chicken done. And y'all can clearly see.
We have our
Bar open.
my favorite part.
This lady is crazy. So I'm finna show y'all how I do my flour tortilla shells. And then we finna get into what the people got to say. The people, is you ready? The people is back there drunk. It sounds
Right.
Oh, we the people?
And I ain't gonna lie.
He know his role.
Oh, I bet. I'm good.
I ain't gonna lie. People don't like how I eat my taco. I like sweet pepper on my shit.
Oh no, she got to go. So now that my dog P-Dog done told y'all she finna use Sweet Baby Ray's on her tacos, we gonna go ahead and get the flour shells done. Now with jerk tacos, I like to use flour shells because I like to do super tacos. I also use the Dorito shells, so it's really up to you. Use the shells of your preference. Take you some butter. I'm an Imperial girl. Imperial girl. No, I'm just playing. I'm an Imperial girl. Y'all know that. Put you some butter on the skillet. Take your taco shell out. Rub it in your butter. Turn your skillet on about low to medium and let it just cook. You want it nice on both sides, nice and crispy, nice and golden brown, and then you just flip it. If you want it brown, then flip it back. If you don't, use it like that. It's totally up to you, your preference. Me, I like mine a little browned on both sides, so I'm gonna keep flipping mine. But that's how I do it. Y'all know how this go. Do them taco shells how you need to do them taco shells so we can go get here and get them tacos ate up, chomped up, demolished, whatever you want to call it.
What's this?
All right, so y'all know we got to see what the people got to say.
It's crazy how I'm only one person and I'm the people.
The people is drunk tonight. You ain't even, I ain't even. Jerky steak tacos and this like this.
That's the one with the beef. That's beef right there.
It don't matter. You ate it now.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta taste both of them.
That's steak.
That's a beef one.
Yeah.
Are we chicken?
Yeah. That's chicken. This one.
This one's good, but it's like it still tastes like a regular taco. Even though it's like a joke.
Nobody put that hot spicy stuff that you asked for. We need a rate. I need a. You gotta get him the theatrics.
10 out of 10.
It's like episode 10. You should know this by now.
10 out of 10 for episode 10.
That's wrong.
All right, y'all. So I told y'all I had some special guests. He ain't the only one that's doing the review. My dog in the building.
You know that.
Yeah, P-Dog in the building. Come on.
I'm ready. Oh, they ready.
Steak taco. We need to hear it. You want this taco? Let's get into it. Let's go.
One more bite. Hold on. So let y'all know.
That's how you know the bite.
This literally say one more bite. I'm gonna let y'all know.
I should have made Shotty come down and did on the episode. I'm gonna call you.
What do you say?
Stop playing with my friend.
Don't play with her.
And one thing I love about food is the
She
season.
make Shotty a plate.
What? It's the season.
My friend did that.
Is it too hot or is it alright?
It's alright.
It's cool then.
Come get y'all one.
Alright, y'all. So y'all heard what the people had to say. Food, 10 out of 10. Boo, total tacos up. It's a hit or miss. And it's never a miss with me. It's always a hit. So like this video, if you will, comment and let me know how you feel about the tacos. But most importantly, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Join the family. But hit the notification bell if you haven't. And we'll see you next week on the Mix Up. We here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. It's your girl, Myia Dominique. And we out.